across from you, he gotta feel you today. That's how everybody to dominate. Go! Everybody together, we gonna do this together.
Let's go. Hey, the job ain't changed, man. Do your job for 4 quarters. It ain't about that. It's never gonna be about that, man. It's about the man in the circle right here, man. Nobody better, man. Dominate on 3. 1, 2, 3. Dominate.
Talking about it wasn't as pretty as we liked it to be. This is a divisional game, and they ran us out. But that's right, baby. We still get the W. That's right. 4-0. Go Birds! Yeah! Let's go!
Way too close. Come on, good.
How about Jake Elliott?
He's goated. You know what I'm saying? I tell Jake all the time, man. Jake, you're the GOAT, the best athlete on the team. Second best, because I'm the best. He's the second best. Because he can't beat me in basketball. But he can beat me in golf. So second best, but he's a dog, man. We already knew what time was. Got it close enough for him. We like, hey, we good. We won now. You know, Jake kicking, we good. We good.
Yeah, so, you know, he's a good player. He's growing, and, you know, it was a lot of competition out there. You know, emotion was high, you know, and I expected it, you know, and you know, I want that. And, you know, I made a good play. Jalen gave me a check. I made a good play, but, you know, I got to be better. You know, I'm a vet now. You know, I can't do stuff like that, you know, put the ball in front of him. So it was unnecessary. It kind of cost us some yardage on the kickoff. So, you know, I got to be better than that, you know. So, yeah.
At what point after that penalty did you realize, all right, I screwed up there? I shouldn't have done that?
Shoot, Jalen kind of brought it to my attention, you know, and he told me on the sideline, you can't do that. And so he was just holding me accountable at the moment. I think that's the time I kind of realized. And he told me, you know, the kickoff return, they had some good yards, and you know, like I said, I can't do that. Man, they gave the young boy a lot of respect, man. He was following me, and he started following me, and it was like one-on-one most of the time, you know. So they gave him you know, a lot of respect, you know, coming into the game. So, you know, so yeah.
Ever since you got here, you know. And I don't think a lot of people feel that, oh, you guys feel like you're starting to play your best football, but you managed to be 4-0 without necessarily playing your best football.
No, I think we're still putting it together. Nobody wants to be playing their best football right now, you know. But we're still striving each and every day to fix the little things and you know, and head in the right direction. Like I said, we don't want to play. We want to play good. Don't get me wrong. We want to play really well, but we don't want to play our best football right now in October. You know, these are moments that we're learning from. These are experiences that we're learning from. There was a game in overtime that if it happens again, nobody will blink because we're put in these tough situations. So you know, it's a learning experience. However, like we're 4-0. Like Nick just said in the locker room, we didn't won every way. You know, these 4 games.
Yeah, when you fight as hard as you guys did today and get this win, how much of a satisfaction or a boost does it give this team?
I think I think tension, pressure builds character, and you know, we needed a game like this for us. You know, I jokingly thought to myself, I guess we want to play a little longer tonight, but you know, I think a win like this does so much for the spirit of a team. Because winning is not easy. Winning is hard, and it's hard in this league, and it's very hard in this division. And I think it, in multiple ways, lights a fire for us to continue to do what we want to do. Right? I come up here and I tell you guys how important keeping the main thing is. The main thing is just continue to grow and getting better every day, you know, and there are a ton of things to clean up at every phase, and every guy could have done something better out there today, but when you find ways to win in those moments and you persevere and you stick together, that makes the team come together, that makes us stronger together, that builds up a corral and a special togetherness. And so I'm proud of how we fought. I'm proud of how we overcame. I'm proud of how we were resilient. And I'm excited to continue to build and continue to grow as we've done this whole entire tenure so far.
Sirianni said just now that he thought this might have been the best game of the season. Your thoughts on that?
Just growing every time I step on the field. I think that's my goal, is to get better every opportunity that I have. You know, I think it's always good to protect the ball, and you know, we gotta finish in the red zone. You know, I think we finish in the red zone. That's a totally different game. We have multiple opportunities to do that, but you know that pressure builds a ton of character. You know, when you put yourselves in those positions, it's about how you respond, and that'll pay dividends for us in the future.
AJ and some of the guys said they could sense the fire from you late in the game. Do you feel in those moments that that's exactly what you need to do to kind of get yourself and the team?
Well, I think that was something. You know, my whole career has kind of been a roller coaster in terms of being in different and unique and unprecedented moments, which you may call pressure, and stormy and that fire, but you know, that's what I was born in, you know, and I feel like it's a unique feeling being in those situations because you work so hard and you prepare so hard and you go through so much to put yourself in a position where you're comfortable in those moments. And so, you know, look, you know, they played a great game and they competed well. I think for us it's a ton to build on. We just need to continue to grow, you know, and it's about the expectation you have for yourself to do that in those moments. Jake, he showed up big time. I hate sending him on the field. But you know, he showed up and he made a game-winning field goal for the team. I mean, those moments like that, I don't think I've ever experienced a game where a guy has kicked a game winner, and I've had to witness that in my career. So, you know, these are all new emotions on different levels, but you know, winning is the main thing. You know, and so you guys assess whatever it is, but the main thing is just to continue to grow. And as long as we're doing that, I'm confident we're in a good place.
Like for you to have.
What did you learn about yourself as far as handling that pressure? You know, in the kind of situation today. What did you learn about yourself?
Nothing. Nothing. You know, it's who I am, and that's what it is.
Talk about some of the plays that the guys made for you today. You gave your playmakers a lot of chances to make plays. You know, none more significant than the second and 11 conversion by DeAndre at the end. Dallas over the middle. Smith over the middle. Just like a lot of big plays were made, and you gave them the opportunity to make those plays.
Like I said, I feel like it's great to have games like this because it shifts the spirit of a team.
Yeah, it felt really good. It's been a while since we've had a true walk-off like that. We've had a lot of big kicks over the years, but it's been a while, so that one felt really good.
Devonta Smith says, he knew when he caught that ball, you were good. Slay calls you to go. Jason Kelce said, they all trust you. How much does that matter to you to know that this team is behind you 100%?
Yeah, it's awesome. I mean, I think that speaks volumes to the team, right? I think we all got each other's back, and it's a really close locker room. And I think games like this and finishes like this bring a locker room a lot closer together.
How about you and Jordan Mailata? It seems like he has a celebration for you after almost every one. And I think after that one, he tried to pick you up. I mean, take me through all that and what your relationship is like with him.
Yeah, it's a lot of body weight. It's awesome. I mean, me and Jordan are good friends, very different statures, but we get along really, really well, and I love celebrating with him.
You've had to adjust to a new holder as well. How has that gone? And obviously it doesn't seem like it's messed you up at all.
Yeah, it's been easy. Braden's done great. Rick's made his job easy. Really seamless, honestly. He's done a great job.
Devonta Smith says he calls you Chicken Little. Do we like this nickname?
I didn't know that until now. I don't like that, no.
So he never called it to your face?
I haven't been called it to my face yet, no.
Oh, I'm sorry to break the news. We had a lot of guys in here talking about the team's identity, how they're not quite sure what it is yet. Do you have a good idea what this team is right now?
Yeah, it's still early. I think we're still figuring it out. I think this is one of those games, though, where you get into pressure situations, you face a lot of adversity, and you learn a lot about guys. And the team's obviously really close together, and hopefully this is a good building block and a start to the identity.
And at times, do you need a win like this? A little bit humbling, a little too close for comfort, maybe?
Yeah, maybe so. I don't know. I think this is one that we're going to look back on later in the year and call on these pressure situations that we needed. And yeah, I hope this is a good building block for that.
How important was it for you guys as a special teams unit, as you said, to go through, I think, a key big adversity moment like that and succeed for maybe even later in the season when you come down to that moment again?
Yeah, it's nice to be able to go back and call on these situations and be more comfortable in these situations. And yeah, I think you might need those later in the year. It's nice to look back on those and see what you did really well and feel comfortable there.
This is not the first time that you've had to make a big kick like this today. When you're in that moment, how do you stay even keeled so you're able to knock it through?
Yeah, I mean, I have a process for every single kick, and I stay as true to that process as I can. I was in that mindset for a lot of that game, thinking it was going to come down to that in the fourth quarter as well, and then obviously did not, and had to kind of reshape my mind there and get back in that mode. So I like to stay as even keel as possible. I've kind of always done that. I can call back to that on my tennis days back when I was a kid, when I was playing baseball, all that stuff. So love those situations. I think you kind of have to as a kicker.
Big third down conversion. He got us into the right call. He's seeing the coverage. That's what a great quarterback is supposed to do.
How about the day that A.J. Brown had?
Oh, phenomenal. Like he said, when it rains, it pours.
What's it like from your vantage point watching him go off in a game like that?
Oh, it's amazing, man. Just going out there with him, seeing the work that he put in every day. He expects to go out there and dominate, and that's what he did today.
Did you guys, I mean, a win's a win in dramatic fashion. It's awesome. Was it too close for comfort for you guys?
I think it's good to have games like this every now and then, see what your team is made of. Of course, we would have liked it to be easier, but that's part of the game. You're going to have up and downs, but it's all about how you respond.
Devonta, I know one thing that's going to bother you guys when you look back at this is the penalties. How much did that bother you guys? How much did that make things harder for you guys today?
Yeah, it's hard to win games when you have a lot of penalties. Go in the film room, clean it up, and just be better.
On your 50-50 ball at the end of the half, did you know you had that or no?
Yeah, definitely.
So it's just a matter of, it wasn't like a 49er situation where you're Harry.
Oh, nah.
Obviously a quad killing situation.
Nah, I knew I had it.
How about Jake Elliott?
Chicken Little. What he can't do.
Wait, where did that come from?
That's just what I call him.
Chicken Little?
Yeah.
Why do you call him that?
Why?
Y'all ever seen Chicken Little?
Oh, yeah.
That's what he looked like, Chicken Little.
Knowing you're going to see this team again.
Clutch or anything?
We always have faith in Jake, man. Once I caught the last pass, I already knew. Jake finna go out here, finna do what he do.
Knowing you're going to see this team again, what will you take away from this matchup going forward?
Clean up the mistakes, just be better offensively, make the most of our opportunities, most importantly, just clean up the penalties and things like that.
So that's just how it is. I just came out there, play football, and you never know what's gonna happen when you step on the field. But you go out there, prepare the best you can, and you play your snap.
What takeaways do you have when you look at that last drive that the Commanders did? They went on there before regulation. What takeaways do you guys take out of that?
I think they did a good job of finding certain matchups. Really, the whole fourth quarter, especially on third down, they did a good job of finding matchups. So we just got to go back, look at tape, and see how we can kind of either disguise or whatever, technique, whatever it is we could do. But I think sometimes in those third down situations, they did a good job of getting certain matchups and then certain formational adjustments that we had to make. They did a good job of finding. So I thought they did a good job of just hunting the matchups and executing what they wanted on third down. I think that's the biggest thing I took away. We just got to be better on third down.
How much did your impression of Sam Howell change before the game to what you saw today?
This is my first time playing him, so I didn't really have an impression. Just went on the tape. He did a good job of getting out of the pocket a lot, especially in the fourth quarter, kind of kept the plays alive for them. He put the ball in his playmakers' hands. They made plays for him down the stretch. So I thought he did a good job in that standpoint, but I had no impression to say going in. I've never played him before, but I thought he had a good game.
Nick, let's take me through that. At the end of regulation, you guys give up the touchdown. You guys were right back out there to start overtime. How much did you put it on your guys' selves to go out there and make up for that touchdown, I guess, with the 3 and out?
Anytime you talk about defense, there's a pride in getting a stop, right? So they took the ball and going into the overtime, so we knew we had to get a stop to get the ball back to our offense, and that was important. And so we take pride in just getting a stop, and we made the play, and we won the game.
When's the last time you had 3 sacks in a game?
Never.
Never?
Never. Never in my life, so I'm happy about that.
And what went so right for you today? Why was it clicking for you today?
I don't think it's just me. I think just defensively we did a good job of scheming certain looks, and guys up front did a good job of playing their pass rush. And so one of them, I wasn't even blitzing. I just kind of just added it on because the pocket was open. So I thought that was the biggest thing. Is just kind of feeling where the holes were and just shooting it, honestly.
How does it feel? How does it feel to have 3 sacks in a performance like this, and with the way you've been playing in general, after not being on the initial 53?
I'm happy, but every day I come step on the field, it's the same approach. So nothing's changed, man. I approach the game the same way, always prepared. Obviously, you want to have success, and that's always fun, but the biggest thing is just staying to the process and committing to that and coming out every day to the same thing.
Is blitzing something you like to do?
Oh, yeah, when I get sacks.
We still moving along, man. We're all trying to figure this thing out together. I won't say rush lanes things is something that could change. Quarterback could do something that's uncharacteristic and change the rush lanes that fast. What I will say is that, we're, as we keep coming in, week in, week out, seeing what teams are trying to do to us, we're making adjustments to it. We're making adjustments and finding ways to still be able to get that pressure.
While you guys are relentless and showed perseverance getting the win today, as a team overall, does it feel like, since you guys have high standards, that it never really should have been that close today?
Man, this is a division rivalry. Especially in the NFC East. NFC East, every game feels like a rivalry game when you're playing, one of the other teams that's in our division. But it's going to be like that. It's going to be like that. They know what it means. We know what these type of games mean. It's going to be like that. These are going to be, hard battles. It's just what it is. You look at those guys, they have a great, they have a good defense. They have good playmakers on offense as well. These battles are going to be hard battles. They're going to be hard fought. Just today we were able to come out on top, right, which we love to see. We fought a little bit harder. We did things a little bit more better, and we were able to come out on top with the victory.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Apologies if you've already been asked this, but how good did it feel to be flying around again out there?
Amazing. It felt amazing. Like I said earlier, a couple setbacks, this preseason, this camp. But I'm feeling good. I'm feeling like myself again, and I'm just so happy to, be out there, Cass, be out there playing with the guys and being able to contribute.
We had multiple guys on defense in this locker room hyping you up, saying that they were really excited for you. Did you feel that support today?
Most definitely, I did. Everybody knew. Everybody see what's going on. Them trying to send multiple guys at me, and hey, I understand it. I respect it, but you can't beat us that way. And they knew it was coming. Guys like, BG, you had TJ, all of our defense, all of our sweaty, all of our outside linebackers, DNs, they know what this game means to me. They know what the team means to me, and they know that I want to go out there and contribute as much as I can. And to get that first one, you know, it was a relief for me. It was a relief for, you know, a lot of people. You know, weight lifted off my shoulders, you know, and let's keep the good times rolling.
You mentioned a win's a win, but is this humbling at all?
Oh, man, you know, in the NFL, most victories are hard-fought victories. It's just the way it is, right? A lot of great playmakers, a lot of great talent in the league, you know. It's going to be like that. It's going to be hard, you know. This was a division rivalry game. Every division game feels like a rivalry game. And we knew that, right? We knew those guys were going to come out and fight hard, play us as hard as they can. And hats off to them because they did, right? They took us into overtime. And, you know, we were able to be the better team today. We were able to come out on top with the victory, and that's all that matters. Going 1-0 each and every week. That's all that matters. No matter how it looks, how it feels, just to know that you got another W in the, you know, you could cross off another W in the win column. That's all that matters.
We have a couple guys in here talking about the identity, how they're not quite sure what it is yet. Do you have a good idea of what this team's identity is?
I do, you know, because I seen it last year. It's our identity. Our identity is to keep going, keep fighting, no matter what. It's going to be ups and downs. Every game, there's going to be ups and there's going to be downs. You know, it's about when those downs come to stay calm, to, you know, keep your mind settled, keep your mind calm. That way you can continue to go out there and perform as we was able to do today. And that's really it. I think our identity is one of just being relentless, going out the field and giving it everything we got every time we go out there. It's not going to look pretty all the time. It's not. You know, it's football. Those guys get paid too on the opposite side of the ball. But as long as we continue to get the W's, that's all that matters.
When it mattered most, he was there. You know, that guy is one of the most poised individuals I've ever been around. Does not get rattled. And, you know, delivered probably his best performance of the season when we needed it most. So, huge game for him, for AJ, all those guys. Appreciate you. All right, sure, Seth.
Hey, Kelce, was that a little too close for comfort, or do you need some of those close games once in a while like that?
Yeah, I mean, I would love to blow a team out, but I'll take it. You know, a win's a win. You know, we're not playing our best ball right now, but we're still finding ways to win games. A lot to clean up. I think everybody sees that, but certainly happy to win the game for sure.
What can you say about A.J. Brown the day he had?
Yeah, I mean, A.J., Jalen, you know, I think that, you know, probably the best game to date through the air, and, you know, we needed it. And those guys showed up for sure. Really happy with them. I mean, when A.J. scored that last touchdown in regulation, you know, I was pretty freaking happy about that one.
When Devonta just said he knew when he caught that ball it was good enough that Jake was automatic. You know, how much faith do you guys have in Jake in that moment to make that?
I'm not gonna. You know, I mean, it's a long field goal. I don't try not to put that kind of pressure that it's automatic, but you know, he's so good. He's so consistent. So yeah, we all felt very confident sending Jake out there to win the game.
Let's get this out of the way right now, Jake. Jake!
Hey guys, listen real quick. Great win. All right, we've won pretty much every way you can win in this league. But all that matters right now, we're 4-0. Best part about being 4-0, not that we can go undefeated, but we can go 5-0. All right, so great job, great team win today. A lot to be thankful for.
Can y'all feel that? Can you feel what's about to happen on this field, man? Can you feel what we about to get into? They don't respect us. They don't know about our heart, man. That thing is beating in your doggone chest right now. Whatever you got today, I got to have it. It ain't no doggone tomorrow, fella. What are you gonna bring to the doggone table? Are you gonna bust somebody in their mouth? Are you gonna do your doggone job? Are you gonna bring your doggone chest? Are you gonna bring